Makasia, a course, so my Shebedrum.
Sure.
Media, fiscal review. Minister for Finance, Dr. Amin Adam. The bed 2 job. Thing section 28 of the Public Financial Management Act 2016 at 91. Now, maybe the paragraph be okay. I think it's a very significant. Paragraph 7. Or say, Mr. Speaker, the last 2 years have been extremely challenging globally, and Ghana has not been an exception. The difficult economic environment has truly affected businesses and families, particularly the vulnerable in our society. So, I said, in the stage, you know, all catch Ghana phone to Mashebe John for say, in fear, me no a chomocono, and Mamu Ayadin, ever we are say, mine so. Ena ebiso so akayen na o se omo aka omo ne mo yo monwuma ena omo so omo ye vulnerable that's say omo sheda enya din so na aban no na kufa Dr. Bawumia eda nim no edi omo shame omo Philip pains no na o the to Ghana for nyan se dia cost no enya bo apayo man Ghana no ma ekoso no nya dia abana shashada nemum ayade bia akoso ewiase United Kingdom for example free COVID ever amati some prime minister be nyansa a chow say ewiase mu no enama mu ayeden amayeden o hwa so de na sen akoso ewo Kenya ni nya because of enama mu ayeden ewo wiase na meba we so proper no onu say the course so Kenya na manfo bi agents ka say oh or say e bi eden e course so e wa Ghana and now sanka course Ghana da o say Ghana for ye do ye man ye dwe ma ye me say o man no ye che am no ayeye na aboy ene enchima obi me say oni obi nya adwe na say o man ma enkoyi a ana na ma etochima or say a per kwanya me feel say a bit me abwana ya solve problem no dan say ya be idea e de o how ni amane abre o man no omo free mu e wo Kenya isebio ye hu mu bi omo hwe mo craft for forever meanwhile ajapadia omo ko sese no aban no edomo sika omo to bana basa de ebesa ye
sure
enti no bibi say bana say wo ka say oye gidigidi wo be hwebachi ko ne koye bone ko ne ko sa japade na say Yakupon ni ho afofie na say udidem ana say ofrimu you suffer
the consequence
that's it but abana besa ede omano sika asa aye noma ese nyanti no o say ye dwendwen ho mienu na semba ya pe kwan a e fi se ebo a ebetimi afise now auto forcing my leader ya dey bed to dwano o kan sembe bre na hwe nim but you see o ye man no sema o say o ma nipa ho say o ye credible what should I say that once I make say my they can't say in Mamuadin, what is it? Then you also talk about the Abanaye and then the Babasoye. Now, I can say media policy review, no, Shinima, then you know, not being fair. But I can say, okay, when you way a day plus,
yes,
but when you will not face Antosin, people will believe you. I mean, with that, that is how I think we need to build up our politics. And let's say be a 10 be a negative. Now, I mean, Adam Ekosiisen say,
Asempa FM.
Especially 2022 December. Who say, yeah, inflation. I mean, it got to about 54%. Menoka is about 22.8%. It's still not the best, but at least meanwhile there's an improvement. Who is a growth rate last year you projected 1.5%. At the end of the year now, we did about 2.9%. First quarter of last year, now 3.1. So, but as we speak now, 4.7. There's an improvement. Question is, can we do better? I think we can. But at least, no, you will say, it's a career about a year in Quanche. You see, you know what thing. So, last year, this same period, about 22%. The same period this year, no, at least 18%. At least there is some form of improvement. So, yeah, international reserve. Last year, a year ago, near 2.5 months of import cover. Now, no, we are doing about 3.1 months. Meaning there's an improvement. Can we do better? Of course, we can. So, and we haven't projected and say by the end of the year, no, inflation now at 22.8, no, we are hoping to be at 15%. That is the point. Apart from this, no, other projects are going on. Ghana, you sign on to an IMF program. This is about the 17th of 18th time you call IMF program. 2015, we signed onto the program. You promote 2019. You call back because of, I mean, the enemy say Ekosiisen, Ukraine, and Russia, because of COVID-19 period. No, we are so be to say a hard effect on us.
Sure.
Meaning, so we have to do that restructuring in the country. Not a thing, but buying at your bondholders or more are buying securities note. About 12 billion cedis are buying to me at this person. Now a debt to GDP ratio, it was hovering around 100%, like a so. As we speak, because of the debt exchange program now, about 70%, which is an improvement. So the negotiation skills now, your team, as part of the official creditor committee headed by France and Paris, no, on Bawumia. Me no can say, Minister of Finance, I'm here to say, yeah, let me restructure about $5.1 billion, okay, of our debt with these bilateral credits, no. I mean, debt respite relief to the tune of about $2.8 billion. I will say between 2023 and 2026. It means that portion now you defer no. Am I a space to spend Sika Sanka ye did spend I bet my boy I met me I hand on some of our infrastructural deficit. Again, what some men who say Eurobond debt about $13.1 billion. You're not forgiveness. Among the $4.7 billion either Adjei in Kutia. It means that scanner in Kutiano. And the fiscal environment space no. So I bet to me I hear some of our store projects in the country. Apart from this $4.7 billion no air debt forgiveness no. We also have fiscal space of about $4.4 billion. Yet deferred till after 2026. So these are some of the visible achievements abandoned and to the negotiations no. Osaka say IPPs no independent power producers no. Let me negotiate 5 out of 7 are about $6.6 billion. So that by the time the contract is over no, we will save that amount of money. And it's called something to but because of effective and efficient negotiations, no, we are not going to handle that. And I think say a plus. So it's not the best say you fight who you home with this situation, but at least no baby papa be there if remember my that space not to do that. Or some catcher say for example, tell me I shan't wait number free bar. Afari Military Hospital is not completed. Very soon, Mampani Commission. That project started around 2008. Because for time, it was part of the Eurojet projects of 8 hospitals. So yatimi I no free ho. Me no can say Formina Hospital. It has been done, completed. Last week, one penny over commission Kumawu Hospital, that has been done. So Prempeh, the first national airport, Ankopa Dome, it has been done. Now Kokumasia, that's where we use. So Entino Yakubu Tali International Airport, Tamale, and also now has bin done. Some critical projects, me to South Korea, so me to Kobina side Dominion. I will share Juma Yakosu of Franco, that stretch now. So all this, Skashima, you wear Sakwa now, Obama say, a bit open up the space. So that of Franco in Savum Quanum. It is still ongoing. Bypasser on the same stretch in Savum, Accra to Kumasi, bypasses no about Konongo, Fakonongo, and Eastern region, Osium, Otalina Dokon. There's another bypasser. We all do all this by Sakwano. As that now, a Kosua, Nipper would needlessly no. When you are so bad there, but the traffic, the congestion on that stretch, no. Nina, a bit more there. Abwa. So, over other areas, like to protect the vulnerable, leap intervention, buying Atimi, Apegem, capitation grants, Yatimi, I increase, school feeding programs. School feeding, as we speak, around 2016, about 1.6 million of our people from kindergarten to basic. So as we speak now, it's around 4 million. So that is an improvement. Nina Scar was planned to protect the vulnerable in society. So and work constructions are also in this country, almost every part of the country. And can I say, because so a be lamte circle, a be so coso flower pod, almost every place, Ashanti region, a be so coso. So the government is doing everything possible. So the bear, you bet me achieve fiscal consolidation, stability, and growth. Once important as summer or kaye. The 8.2 billion cedis are the best support to SMEs. So the buyer, small, medium scale enterprises no. On Benya Ska, so the buyer, bet me offer nipa. Now my expand the business. Expand it. Now I'm also a normal digit. Next car air bus system. So I'm going to expand their employment will also be created. So a critical intervention. I'm happy to say, Minister Adina near there. We need to empower these small enterprises. Now my day. Now so money. Fees in the high school. Between January and June, about 1.5 billion has been spent. So that be about me sustaining that intervention. So looking at the budget now, a lot of things have been done. Now, what can be about bringing back toll on our roads and our
in
bridges
2025
and our bridges 2025. For me, I think it's something laudable, and I'm hoping say with the framework now on developing it better in a way human interface yes,
okay,
so that we see what is there. What make a country be so bare 1 or 2 kilometers you see toll booth there, so they're electronic. And I'm thinking that maybe that is the angle they want.
No, the best example in Ghana is airport parking lot. No?
Yes.
Very simple.
Now, Kumasi, So, if you say that intervention, that is an aspect of revenue generation. Osaka new intervention on 2022 or so.
Yes.
And I say we talk about the introduction of property, property
rate,
tax system. There are plans to operationalize it. If it's now integrated property rate. I think say some form of added revenue. So me by and large, I see say the government is on track. In fact, pre-pandemic levels,
sure,
the books were looking good.
Yes.
So, for now, Antwata, and I fight your cause difficulties.
Okay.
But in the midst of difficulties, there was a meaning I'm not going to say agenda 111. There are various stages of completion. We are done here. A bit economy. Government is doing well. So, job creation, we almost say unemployment form. But at least I create some interventions. All of them are creating equity some jobs. Even the Jumano and also, but I know say 1D 1F about 150 year establishment, meaning at least I create some form of employment.
Okay.
Say a funny part, let's say 150,000 now. I bet me the Adjei at to Obi table so I create jobs. With that, I bet me so I reduce some societal deviant behaviors. The ambulance, one ambulance per constituency.
Yes.
At least a funny part. There are some people who are working with the system. Those persons no, and come sanka a national identification card they introduce every district. Offices, a funny part on my year juma. So the drone delivery system among buy a phobia a year juma. Then say come look at how the place has been refurbished. Very beautiful. And I know say a bit increase your tourism envelope. And Nipa people are going to go there, to work. So this and other interventions are buying to do so equity some jobs. At least it make us say we have stable power, relatively stable power supply in this country. In the midst of difficulties so, and I'm pleading with Ghanaians say with Nsema Yaka, what was put in the budget no end to me and solve all our entire problems. There are difficulties, but on the face of it, if you say it is progressive, Debia and Shabia abandoned Gua a bit to me aboying night made Yakoso Atumpon. So, and to know catch me say, to force catch me say, there is nothing in it. Then you are not being fair because water supply. It is going on. Confanoche maternity block work is progressing on it. So just be fair, say okay, abano we na abano bias no ye. But office say bia and go discover that is how we do politics. But you don't rubbish everything. So
I'll come back to you. Medasi Eric na message about when I wrap it up. Yes, Eric.
Yeah.
Meaning all the budget never started.
Yeah, but may responded to any man no kind in the answer.
Sure.
Once I make a mobile phone as I'm just passing comments and or Kase Bayanka politicians no be a kind of policy and moving Kujina Bontin say to me, and I know when the position on 24-hour economy. Okay. But Prof, Adjumaya ye obi ani ni din. And obi said the many papa CV ofano. Esa na nipa hu. Nti ujuma dia udi obi anim the way obi betina konwa mu atie. Nti se etoda na oba na oniema sesa. Nipa be hu se oniema sesa ana meboa. Nipa na ye kana asem no. The flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party. And which is the political party a wabe munde on a candy for mum. Wakika and some who do pee a Ghana for Zusa when you be a canocre. Mekofa Maslow theory of needs, no, but yes, you're right. But ye tea crumbers is see a base a dear ye basic a Ghana for in any a comma which will crum who doesn't know. obi e komo e de kom e wo krum enti se Alhaji Bawumia okani 2020 say okada for emfa motorbike emerge car because John Mahama na okada ye ne policy aye kan wansem e ma ono ka kire omo okada riders nso wo motorbike fa beje car e na modada okada drivers na mokofa coastal development cars nketinketi bi besisi ho e na mode okada fo bi kra se ko ese omo nkohe na fa moto beje car we onya kalabula distance will you say it
I say ebi monya car no
okada fo no hwan mu na nya car no
sa car nketwa na ebi monya
na hwan na o se otwe okada ya ma ni bi ha ochina fa ba ko betena say okada riders no mu okruma no Alhaji Bawumia hwan na waji ni moto ama ne car so sa suni by no you should stop it obi in the heat of 2020 ya Alhaji Kroya na be ka kire say Ghana ni bia be nya bank account na bank account uko bia compulsory we na obi mai woni sika na uko dina suma rural bank so obi account ye mebusa say send na de tum you said all these things Ghana for anya ohwe nti wasen aka ho biem e na okeka bi gum ene ye ka say this time around ye ma on kasa mfa comedy mfamu nkokwa o ka ye be ka ho asem because Alhaji Bawumia one na oka kire Ghana for say a school feeding a kwade guitar enti uche presidency kura obehu aduane amekuru sumarisi fodi kasa we panika why and now the politics now wa ba mu ekobe 8 years na say unsua lesson bia wo kasa sa wa why how can you tell me say with digitization no aduane obi di wo school feeding ubehu meanwhile almost school feeding grant 8 consecutive year nko eno this digital hu na basia kan ho akogina north cheze wo umu omo ena wagada ni pego na aka kire mo say o de mobile phone beba no o de 1 CD ba look at this you don't do this we understand the system now kan ho asem no but Ghana hini edru obi enti me phone ya me turn bi a 2000 say Alhaji Bawumia de ma me na boso mi bi a metua 2 CD sa say Eric Adjei so nim say ma hit me cover 35 years enti say metua boso mi bi a 2 CD said you can here. Me the be 80 and 100 years na betua phone na wi.
But why do you think that 2 cities one say apply to phone?
When I can don't correct him. We know the man. He's very deceitful character. You see, these are the exact things Oyen in 2016. Oh. Very deceitful character. And election 2024 na yekono. Ghana for the community ni bre na ekoto aba. Enti yesi ye be your doctor Abu ade na onye lecture biem ye kofa oba chese kruma wo ye economics na obi anya bi da na was started distinguished speaker series okay na was asambu MPP nkokrafo ewo nyina say young man on enim yansa obe lecture Ghana and where is the city lecture house na komu no is it full Professor Yanka mo wo henfa Central University nye ho na okọ na odwibia. You are no more organizing lectures now in them to move in our mobile phone. But Alhaji, be serious. Ghana politics is about seriousness because people are hungry.
Eric.
People are hungry.
He's still the vice president.
And now you're vice president. Now cannot cry.
No.
The man is not truthful character, you know. On cannot cry, you know.
Your choice of words.
Vice
president, be serious.
Now we are vice president. Now the building suit now we're numkasa. Farmer lights. And quickly on the media budget review. And let me be a question beyond my way. Be our share. MPP betina kunya so budget TV o mo dia komra hye bedwafie na odin anameboa eno ade na nidin de sen
I don't know if mid-year budget statement
yes
okay then I
prof net ha no omo budget TV o mo de komra hye bedwafie bia na odin yenya obatampa budget ajenkwa budget nkunim budget nkabom budget nya de media ina na motu nidin nya ke na ode ko
media na bi ndia he
me abubu ama o wi ana wa ma corrections no masa enra budget ya mo de ko yi yenim se kofie ko budget na mo de ko ye dia because eniema na mo de ba na ade bia ni we so Ghana for asene and you see obi the way am running on my need dru no enra me tise me amini okojo ye interview say o mo di road to be ba na me se na ya sere mo ye ka se mo nkoyi ye ti he bebi ani bi adru wi ase o man bi o ye serious bi age road to and hwehwe ni mu amamu nti no that's sorry one day na a whole sector minister issue statement say or no the discretion I suspend them road to him. Look at this.
Asempa FM.
And they were hailing him. And I'm the same people told us in opposition say Adjei Bawumia Kroya or this Adjei no road to Ukraine betim the air akwan hu nya say Adjei Omo ye on principal characters. Omo ne principle in life because obi we ye nipa you are certain things you won't do it. Na enra wa be gina ba kika nsem ya kire area o say man to nyom mfro ensem na o kan na de be na ya de foforo wo because and the finance minister ya wa ba Adjei Bawumia darling boy enim so say onu na betimi aboa mo awen to me nti can must go can ko and na wa darling boy aba eniem o be kan no mfa nko aniem dada na no san be kan kire dada na because President Ekofo-Addo na betina konwa so in 2017 o mo kan budget aboso kan for bose okay and no tete nyama so but so ni obi oye kalabule e didwa na wa anye careful obi wo de nchen be ko fie se what of connection man I keep telling you the way they are behaving in the system so oh yeah there now the omo toto adwuma ho a they will collapse you and wa kwa gina ho and na ye be say and ya ye say and ye be say me and ade na me expect free ni ho nyina na ye ne market to be obi because Adjei Bawumia already no onam na obo aprobo okunya bebi ane wagina so obo obetwa yi levy mebo a oba emission levy obetwam VAT on electricity on twema yentua COVID levy on twin so enra was the best opportunity or saying because ono ane finance minister netio nye can must go na wo ho
that's on your president
oh na so amena mi bi ma what bi da economic risk it na yire bona baso Adjei ebe ma Samiria bona baso no dini kuneti omo ko malata kodi dwa na omo calculate inflation no na ni refis omo ba ba mu a nya malata na omo be calculate inflation. We were in this country then Adjei Bawumia ka kire se Ghana Statistical Service aban sika na editi omo ka no omo no eye data de be nya accurate because omo nka no kre nti omo na yire share genstra no share kambu na omo ko malata na omo ko di dwa yet na my papa we ko fans and trofo gu ni check calculate inflation say this is the real inflation of Ghana and then, what is the real inflation in this country na prof mo munim nyam until we have the men mo amuni where are they and this is we have the men no they mudija Ghana for obi look at this funny comparison bi omo in the system we are in 2024 MPP Nico Transi and I was signed the 2024 no compared 2022 say we have done better. Only why better. Muy embarrassment to the system. You've created a mess. Obi, what about time inflation? Somewhere 15%. Udeko could do 54%. I drop here about 20-something%. Now the 20-something% and compare 54. And say why are they? Now more classroom better more tonight. Obi, does it make sense to do that comparison? Your own tenure within your 8 years, you are not even comparing yourself to the previous administration, but you are comparing your own administration or second term 2 years to last year. What sort of argument are they making? Obi, another American on me and your president Ekofo-Addo ni Adjei Bawumia comparison we who be we said that. Obi, your ton cement 27 cedis in 2016. And then me chrome your ton 115 cedis. Now what Baba catch me say cement na your ton 115 no you have performed better. You person just a Ghana for nim yanza on. And I'm bro for no more understand anything. Obi pencil dollar na your 4 cedis. And now pencil dollar no am almost 16 cedis. Na Ghana ni na also complaining why can't you say you have performed better because 16 cedis is far better than 4 cedis. What sort of thinking? How did they think? How did they reason? Obi pencil. Now a gallon of petrol was hovering around 14 to 15 cedis. A gallon of petrol, gallon. Wo pencil no. Ulita any obi pencil gallon boy and a Ghana a gallon of a liter of petrol is more than $1 because $1 is more than 15 cedis, right? Until a gallon of petrol in Ghana is hovering around 70 cedis. Then, mona munim nyansa anti utimi catch the taxi driver and say they are not only 15 cedis ne oh man 70 Ghana and you have performed better. What sort of childish politics is this? So you think you can talk anyhow, you can misbehave anyhow, the open be anytime. The very day you elected Adjei Bawumia as a flag bearer, and the first statement, there was an render unqualified apology to Ghana for you. Because Ghana for who is a renini mubium. Obi, she nini mubium. Just look at 2016. Now your public debt, now saying. According to Auditor General report, to the Mamen Fair, no, 2017, they are now more published. No, almost any public debt, yeah, Queen and Ghana, 122 billion, mebwa. And then, as of June, a year 742 billion. 122 now make and if you come and chroma pencil, but you can be do 122 no. It is 122 billion no. A free 742 billion more President Akufo-Addo they send Abeka. Then they have the guts telling Ghanaians that they have performed better. What a useless administration. Is this useful to the economy of Ghana? Look at how businesses are suffering. And they have almost show remorse. They have me yawo mo no. And kamunya kwenya na mo kasa Ghana fo animu and ka chopa ni nkotodwe na was mubu. And na mo kasa nyina dan ya hanta ni dwe kasa na mo ka kire. She say you cannot. They open be out the bay. Obi, when was the last time I called filling stations or coffee local? Huh? What me feel it? And then trot drivers to fuel among gauge because dear growing broken heart. It is not easy. So such reckless government, you are telling Ghanaians, said, we should give you another opportunity. Now, mercy your life. Adjei Bawumia, what is he bringing on board? What is he bringing on board? Ya kojina Cape Kusa, MPP for kojina Cape Kusa, mobile economic management team, Nanaya or Safuma, what's a solid team and Adana Liquid no. Yankasone a leader. So where's that team? What transaction she have economy na jiegu. Na me Adjei ya me ya we are seeing after 2025 echo. Will be simple question was ye buse hone say. A mamu born no mubu mutu Ghana cash dano. Sika ben ye diku to Ghana ka. And when minority leader share me to dinama edin or some back later. Obi, do you know say ye to about 2024 2024. Na sa nyame ya dom kra ne wene ye election na. Ye first debt how much was between $1 billion somewhere 17th of January. The subsequent month 13th we are going to pay another $450 million. So such a wicked government. Such a wicked government.
Are they wicked?
Now you wicked who took a show maho.
That's 122 billion now.
Let's Mameka Samuncho. Now you buy what to say default and in
no make us more take.
And no make sure say we no and what default won't mean to your hoka. What about business so chan by bia? And now what dear why you so intimate fan compared you be impo. So dear make catch on then say ye to a banne na NDC winning pa. They've created another hardship in advance for us. So meaning say omo ankasa now say adwene bia no betimi dia so vinti no motu kana sheda no. So we need new ideas, fresh minds, experienced minded people to rule. Obi me no kase CCA tisi krom na ememu ana enam circle na Adjei Bawumia buso omo in 2016 say omo de omo nsa hye omo botom esisika so na de enso ndesi wo ye be ma hwe obeso be mam hwe nse obotom. Nothing is in their pockets, but they are no more talking of pocket and also na mo dey campaign me aminu ya penny samia okuboy sabre nya na title no so oba power friend kapo boy sabre waja yusu nsamo anakapo mu kan krom ha and electricity boy den chen danka. And when was the last time omo busa single room and kwada han obi and then in Greater Accra per single room na bia baby apetemu a obi uti obi nkuta 1,500 crown hia onya anameboa nye Adjei Bawumia na ka kire so the rent scheme e dia ba behind Dayama youth omo ye adwuma such a scam.
I didn't know scam.
Nipa say na ban hide Dayama
omo this data.
Oh Master, they should stop the fake life. We are tired of them.
Is it that you don't believe the data from government sources?
Adjei Bawumia nyo bia was nipa gini.
Adjei Bawumia na say Adjei but he didn't implement that policy. The works and housing ministry.
Nipa betena ha. Nipa dodo mo benefit from that scheme no. Fabra no mo expose him.
Okay, it means you don't believe them.
We don't believe them. Me say those in power.
Works and housing ministry. Me say
those in power today. Omo cannot. You know them. We know them. Now obi catch us about better one which is not better one which how can you trust that person? Obi a ne ukokrum now fa by there, or to by it, make us a by there now what for saying 40 CDs. Aden
by the size, Bain.
Open size. And you go Gubenya size.
Size natural.
Mr. Go Gubenya size in this 40 Ghana CDs. Utimiko drum near yin tosumi and Samau 10 CDs. Jenny near yin ketibiamo 20 CDs. Meanwhile, we are doing planting for food and jobs. Mebwa. Obi my mention Sika investing in planting for food and job. Now, because they are more ye Ghana no, more ye ne se watching bi ni hobium, so they are more pay bi anamobe. Obi under planting for food and job, and Adriane boye din okroma. In 2018, Omo invested 400 million Ghana cedis. In 2019, almost I invested 380 million Ghana cedis. In 2020, almost I invested another 400 million Ghana cedis. In 2021, almost invested 439 million Ghana cedis. In 2022, almost I invested 614 million Ghana cedis. In 2023, almost invested 660 million Ghana cedis. O kanini na abomwa, ebemo 2.893 billion. Obi, as of 2016, so now Greek sector it grew by 2.7%. And as of 2027, 2024 year woman, and yet and somewhere 0.7%. So the question I mean Busa say, are there no to me catch them say we invest over 2.8 billion in planting for food and job. What kind of policy document and I 3 items made serious and vegetables. And yet Kroma, a bro boy ding, who doesn't know? Etimunko na moya planting for food and job aduane bo san yedin. Nti ene okodoma enclave ananka nkoko na bu ho ankoko no omo short because poultry farmers sentiment to poultry feed. Kan e bro na ne eto ne dey feeding nkoko. Omo timi fi Ghana. Eko nearby countries Ivory Coast ne Burkina Faso ekope brato. So the government itself is not useless. Very useful very useless administration, because at the end of the day, o policy biana o de bano yenya positive results. Obi aden aduane bo edin okrumasa. So we are planting for food and job, na abroom. Na kenke ye born 1 cedi na ene obi medok no betimi di be 5 cedi dey 4 eno ne koya na se buy.
Aye wo Eric Adjei.
Na o me no ne didi. What I say? Meanwhile, at the same time, when you were campaigning in 2016, Nanadu kenke 1 cedi o se ne boy den. Ene kosua shewa ejina kwan ho ayeton. Unim se kosua nam 3 cedi ne 4 cedi. So such characters, kosua kure turn 4 cedi no aka tell us the mobile phone beba na the 1 cedi Adjei. Na the be 100 years etua. Be careful with them. Omo embarrassment in our system. They are more than scammers, because how they are talking now. We need not to sit and say
into what would a future NDC government
the future NDC government and fire
about and
I'm saying the future NDC government and fire past and measure. Yen if you kunya so na Ghana if you come and Kroma BC John Mahama person public debt near 122 billion. And no in future
the Kusiabo beba
meba obi mama kan se moncho afia unia. What's the name of the other lady? Yes, I came to this very studio. Omo conducted research.
Okay.
I think in 2016, it was our poultry industry.
Yeah.
Also, omo called Oma enclave no. Na enkoko omo hoye enkoko number 16 million. And at the last time omo say conducted omo research na enkoko no krem so omo do 2 million. Ni nyina ye feeder omo de mom. Because ye tie konwa so no ye the policy buyer na favor the agric sector, comma poultry farmers say. So even frozen chicken crown here, they buy was a poultry farmers who me produce 50%. Into your almost soft loan facilities are not more day you may boost to or more. Ask yourself. Connection man for Mba, you know, be a importer, be a the Akoko Fosu Bakruma. And to say, me say, see na Akoko in your bed out of the door. Because you are not sure to the Akanabo. Are you asking me?
No, sir.
I am telling you, sir, in 2016,
I'm questioning the alternative.
We are going to support them as we were doing then.
In the Kusiabo Beba saying,
but I am telling you, sir, the year in 2016, now Kokona number 60 million and now 2 million because a good policy. No be. Does it make sense? Not to Kusiaba acquire no for city.
And Trasum in this Ghana for tomorrow.
They say Ghana for tomorrow. You can see you be investing in agribusiness. Agribusiness now you be investing in poultry industry. We are going back to them as we did. They said the term sika edema pharmaceutical industry Tobinco then the farmer NS chemist. We did those things. But I am first signboard and because you say NB NS chemist. They said they will support to Kasapa. Now the signboard is your 1D 1F. We yes our cosmetic politics no. So any mana reckless expenditure now my yen ye ba yen ye. Ye metina konwa so enko tam $2 million say ye peskai trinkete ke fasoro. E man ye dikin tuaka. Those useless nyama yen ye. And I am metna kroma say ye de be $58 million etu amana National Cathedral. Sa nyama na ye reckless yen ye. Ye metna kroma say fertilizer e was say dey planting for food and job. Na fertilizer ni na kodi Cote d'Ivoire. Ye nye sa nyama no. Me no ka say ye fia konwa so 2016. Tonnage of cocoa na yetimi producing kroma was not more than 900,000 metric tons. And they look at even how they are struggling to get 400,000 metric tons. Because this reckless government, ye will say cocoa kweni no, season kre was or they fertilize the good in food years no intimento, obi meboa. So ye nya banyo or tenase. Eka say was all ye free fertilizer policy. They said you free education no. But why didn't say kweni na nko school to no fertilizer need ye wotwem. Into obi koka free education said ya unya adwem money di tra fertilizer musu obi twem. That is the thinking. Into ene Ghana enye wan say factories are edi cocoa and the chocolate. E do baby no mo crack cocoa fi Ivory Coast. When was the last time I was answer? Yeah, ba ye ngu PBC for the past 11 months. PBC ye gu workers creating into Yomoka produced by company limited. Obi usi su okruma ye ka cocoa adwuma omo na omo ma cocoa adwuma popular pie was it not PBC? Eh then am open so nkwan the PBC egu. Okay. So what I am telling you is we will do something different from DS, and we have a track record. Yeja inflation around 15%. Omo the time they be call 54% because of bad leadership. And we won't do that. Yen spend it recklessly. Ye be manage Ghana for sikani judiciously. Yen metna say yen ye wa be mo say capture state ejapade nyina. And I'm not here or Cromans that prime areas in our connection man for or Marco investors at Choma Fenina. Maton to the extent that Chimota Forest, Romutrebija, Moidemo mobile warrior Modachi. Now come and Croma Mosano Bay and come to Bibi. So no wonder send a post or Mabo Bracha and Kwame Nkrumah because Kwame Nkrumah by one picture Chimota Forest. Wait, one castle Mabo was Simon Cromano, Samo Kwame Nkrumah. Say Yensinicasa no kind. Obi, I'm telling you this. And Pipinya the next 4 years, on Bechapo. Yes, they can do it. What can because forest work Roma in Ayaseno. And so work Roma in Ayaseno. What again? What do we have as a nation? And couple. Obeba no much.
Ekosiisen higher Senpai FM. Prof, Mema Simenum na wrapping up comments.
Okay, say
yes.
Dr. Bawumia, Rabeshe, Ghana Statistical Service, or say almost figures no. Air Force. Obi, graphic online. Ghana Statistical Service admits error in website data. The Ghana Statistical Service has admitted putting up erroneous data after MPP flag bearer running mate Dr. Bawumia criticized government's handling of the economy, describing it as undisciplined, reckless, and incompetent. So they came themselves. Admitted said.
Thank you, Prof.
Thank
you, Prof.
You know why I like
okay, say must say nyame ye ya doma Eric. Prof. We menya kotoa. Yeah. And some otina radio so canon. And poor Chanya de adeno. E we need power.
Asempa FM.
Min ka say me. Oh. The way I would describe what Bawumia or your this or your that, these are unpaintable words and can't change penny for. Minya, Ubetimiam can was same Ghana for no mutil no for my bar. We don't do that.
Mahama a thief and
not you.
Mahama incompetent.
Eric Adjei.
Measure now the margin. I'll give you equal measure. So don't advise me. Eslo usu timika se ne ba kwada onni 8 years enimiansa chairman.
Esla kan na enya de.
Na Akufo-Addo mo no abaso man minister.
Na Esla kan na ofo.
Me say, what's in about 17 years? Adwene danity mahama enya. And you think this caliber
you want to repeat it?
No.
Don't advise me on this.
Eric, 5 minutes we have him out.
I take back my advice.
Also mean training for.
See. And Sambia former President John Mahama ekai. Nyani nyina na okan ya okaso be ya
FM.
Obi. So she will call him a liar. Okase onya akwanya obeye 20 college or all the 10 readings. Otimi ye. So what man no. But like I say oyobia or tough. I cannot say that. Because when me probably because now good intention obeye. But ebia wanya akade. So I wouldn't. In politics, or your manifesto, what make us obey A, B, C, D. You make projections. Obi, very soon you're going to be a lawyer. Your projections can fail. It doesn't mean say you cannot now over the nipa. That is not the reason. It could be unless you are able to figure out say Bakona or Canada, but good intentions cannot be achieved. And this guy say, on my 110 premium of health insurance, to me, it was Mills and Mahama. So do we say, on me at 12 now? Because Professor Mills, or can send your say, omina power, on by reduce fuel prices drastically. Could they do that? So, it was very careful. Meanwhile, then. Inflation, true. 22 when Kufuor came to power, 2001, inflation was 40.50. Kufuor Fisuna number 18%. Most was about single digits for some time.
33 months.
But Ofrimuna John Mahama Bayano, or about 15.4%. And now Kufuor Ediko single digit 7.9 for a very long time.
How many times?
May say we had single digit inflation and Adjei for a very long time.
And now do you mean?
Nanado, very long time. And as I say, Ekosiisen because of COVID-19 and number 2. So Eko 54, Minokas about 22.8. We are projecting say by the end of the year no about 15. That 59 year project no, it could be achieved or not. It's possible we can even do below 15. It's possible we can achieve the 15, or it depends on the environment. So one to me achieve, it doesn't mean say ABR you didn't do the right thing, but circumstances could have led to that. What about me can say every Ghanaian will own a bank account. Will own a bank account. But I mean, thank God, with the advent of the mobile network interoperability, Obi, you don't even need to go to the bank to open an account. I don't remember the last time everything is here. With the digital inclusion, you can have bank accounts here. That much society no man ya doom no. A time will come. That is why banks are being innovative and sharp. Bringing financial matters close to our doorsteps. I didn't even know me bank a Stanchart. I remember me call Kumasi call home branch manager no. Harper Road. I didn't even know say me call upon with my phone no. Or more cashless system here. Bet me send this campo to somebody. Now when you code or call ATM and get the money. Easy. Things are changing. So the traditional ways of doing things, no meaning I'm telling you, say, another Ebekoso. Okay, I say, as a sobachi, on the introduce rent assistance scheme. Okay, at least the idea was say, you bet me a diabua a mobile to rent rooms or more ABR or monibi. It has been implemented. A bit can be, baby son can be. It's a new intervention. As time goes on, I mean, you are about me already check the door now. It has been done. So, Obian Chantro, Messer say, so because Master Moman is what Chantro, shall maybe what about my cousin be, or say, you can do all the propaganda you like, but if your fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. That is a factual statement. Because you see, the fundamentals. The time he made that statement, Obi, inflation was not doing well. interest rates were not doing well. The fundamentals were not doing well. So the exchange rate will obviously show as we speak. Because of the global situation at Ekosiisen, the context, no, it challenges the fundamentals of the economy. Every country in the world had their fundamentals shaking. Go and check. International conferences admit all these issues. My president, former, was it Harvard Ekoma speech or admit the challenge Africa is going through and by Ghana to COVID-19. Okay. So politics fuel prices, of course so. But I thank God say and I share in the pains of Ghanaians because we pay more. But at least me in terms of stability in power supply, going to the pumps, almost 8 years. Yes, some lie and gas. Yes, some lie and fuel die in this country. By 2014.
FM.
Yes, some lie. Yes, some lie. Yes, some lie. In the month of April, Mekai. Bantuma, me some lie and fuel. That time there was no global shock in this country. They couldn't. But I'm saying that in the midst of difficulties, no, at least power stability, relative power stability is assured. You got some fuel. These are credits are buying actually that in the midst of difficulties we are still able to hold our own. And I think Ghana will look at all these things and judge Nakufado and MPP against the NDC and former President Mahama. That is what Ghanaians are going to do. So, and we want the deliverables, the vision to cash in on. I mean, that is going to be the campaign going forward.
Okay.
You admit it. Me, I'm a communicator for the party. We tell our communicator say, you should empathize with Ghanaians. When I was starting my debate on the economy, me really Adam Ekosiisen say the community global now Ghanaians and we appreciate the pains and everything Ghanaians are going through. An admission of remorse, empathizing with them. Me who your party for omucha Ghana from poor. Me who. So, but you see, I'm not saying now, no. Media. She. Onu say, omo kwa depositi, omo sika, fund management institutions now. It happened, why now I want 2015-16?
Yes.
DKM, yeah. And now this man,
Just Motors, Indum.
The money was not paid. In this mid-year budget review, we are making provision of 1.5 billion. At least to
there's
reduce
cabinet approval.
Yes, and
as to where the money will come from.
I'm told that from next month, it's going to be done. That is the indication that I got.
I think the question has been said because it was not budgeted for in the original budget statement. No, the mid-year budget did not provide where that money will be coming from. It only says a cabinet approval.
Yeah, but
for now we don't know.
Within, I mean, for what I know, it says space has been created within the budget space to
cater for 1.5 billion. Well, that's huge money.
Yeah, huge money. But you see, because a buying, even though their cost, you cannot fault a buying. What I say, but also, who say some of them there could be genuine mistake. Once they no information or him and buying. These are some of the good things. I say yet them podo abandoned to me say that Bawumia on your liar on your deceitful or your honest person Ghana for penasem. That's why anywhere he goes a man for dimnika edinachi both young and old, rich and poor. Obia epenasem because you'll be our ben of mercy. What I say? And you know, Eric, Miss Simon, yeah, Monusu and to
kind of was
no, but can was by Miss Say, Papa no bia or chato. Yeah, or make a petition, not say a mama. Okay, it doesn't mean say we are truthful.
Very well.
Say, Minister Mammy, I'm a choir or say, on my negotiation, NLC NAT, and I'm say, end of August, they are going to make provision for this.
Sure.
And you know, say, assuming, say, I'm as well, you tell me, say, me a truthful. When I'm relying on information, somebody else.
Eric,
Filippo.
Yes.
Prof, you see, I know you like me, may I wait. But Susukru ana ubesisu amobino. And one ibesisu amo pepe. And you should know how I communicate. Me adiane da am fanche me go straight. What am I say? That is me. Ebi before fraud be connect, but me say de me hunu say na me kano. Because say otiku jaba. Then women organizer. It make us ninu ya na hama or ye kromfo. Na no ye sound language. Eslousu. It make us neba undi 18 years crowdjene no. Adwene then it me ye chen mahama adwene. And no ye sector minister 8 years.
But we are Eric.
Remember, I know. Yes, I know. And until I make us say someone mo kan near de mamo. What am I say? So those things, Mahama incompetent, Mahama you said a lot in this country. And politics near ye, nyanya me juma. Ye buy ye my quotation. So you don't expect me say me ba. Yes. Because you see we are in a country. We are in a country. Must psyche nipa who say and someone mo can be an it missing ki woni pa adwene. So that is how you speak. Obi, sa mo comedy kasa na mo kan na no hear you say mo ko ginaka. Adjei Bawumia betimi aba be gina greater Accra so obeto mobile phone amobi. Huh? He can't.
I say on come also obeto mobile phone.
Oh, me say.
And as na wo te no.
Me say na nka o yan na ekwaji aba. Huh? Obetimi gina greater Accra ka mobile phone asem na oka. Ba hwe bi okogina kan no kyerese bia nipa osusu ni se ni krum ho no nipa dodo na ensu a wo man kwa akiri te se de ye egu nkrante ono de kwawe omo. But ya tra That is it. That is your mindset.
So, make announcement the first time.
Oh, Master Adjei. Enti, what they prof? Utume for mefa. Na eme de pass okofa financial institutions seek the share by
DKM.
And then so here social media. Na me ne MPP for no as I am tokwa o. Me free bong a half.
Asempa FM.
Ya chemu treba still ye hu ye hu se nipa ba ko. Obi ade a edi ye nya in our region in 2016 was DKM. Obi, adia edi yenya, ye defeat to ye. Obi, ye defeat to ye DKM Jester Motors, God is love, need a kick out. Adjei Bawumia na mapa West a obontoa. Ena Martin Daly, CEO of DKM Edinechi. And I'm go to my wall and check.
No, but sir, you've gotten a response from Krobia.
Now, more response, no kind of trust. Krobia said, say. The guy is not even MPP member in the first place. When you're part of a campaign team,
sure.
Me ko pulu ni picture ba ya. Oni ambu there mo ko work o MPP atade no ho de no makwele back say ane o MPP ni ntia na yeden. But I am telling you say these are the people who defrauded the people of Brong-Ahafo region. And MPP for kwele and say John Mahama Ire Lodina and FBA DKM. So these fraudsters are now following Bawumia in his campaign tour. This Ponzi scheme on what they be dupi in Bon region. Then Martin Daly, no your core member.
Me papani former
CPP. So MPP new di campaign neti omoko apa West baby omoko be Martin Daly team or a key campaign member in the region for Bawumia. Into obi anu na defraud the Bono region no. Just sika no dey sponsor MPP campaign or apa West. Is that so? Uni nipa omunya hypertension wu ye. Uni mo nipa DK ma ku omu in Bono region. You peddle lies. What they call shell or dinner nini kunu. When him ne guase no. Go to my Facebook wall. You see the post and the banter Twitter ni and why they aden afraid there or more distance or more free no say on MPP ni. So I posted a picture on him Bruce there remote work. You can go to my wall now and check. So these are the caliber of people more defrauding for money Bawumia and Namo Bontoa. So and there was a group of scammers I can't team no. It is a Ghana for nya kwenya man de yari obeye is defe. Nya no ne hwehwe. You have a task as a leader of economic management team. You've been in power for almost 8 good years. The basic question I Ghana for Busan, you're sitting a mutison. That is the basic question, Obi. Otum for Nana Mabomi Muso. Make I say you lose the election. Ura Mahama comment she akwachiano. Okay, I some more country no. Or say Ghana for the company and Ibrene to a betiao.
Yes.
Ne Ghana for me. A come day and then 2016 come. Obi, is it the same value? Obi. A come day and then 2016 come here pay. And then Dianebo Africa high in Adrian or my Adrianable food inflation was for Ghana. Yes, we are planting for food and jobs. And then a buyer swap for penny $4 gumum pass. Into Momo Sorena Moko Johnson, Namucho when you panas $1 guamunim Sagan and Nibia Tono. Is that how you think? Huh? Is that how you think? Just a mono co bank, a crown a bank for no cranium faso. I'm a gem for money to get the Musa yes can with the gumon pass. Near saying your bamum penny for more defending this act. No wonder. Obi, none other quadratro BEC or motor mathematical set. Yet on the same. Me MPD or that common mem sabako, you better 30 something cities. Napon Quality Education Ministry or Thomas set back saying 75 Ghana cities. Urefi. Mathematical set, Urefi. Huh? Urefi. Most second and mebunu dachi urefi. Past question, maybe senior, maybe respectfully. Mess and creating every sector of our economy. And quadratic chroma, munya syllabus in Suyandia, no more printed past questions. Now, Momo school no past question now, Prof. Would this year Hanaute? And I'm saying, where is the syllabus? No munya syllabus. Into to me, Betina Kunyaso, a cobe 5-7 years. Now, to me, printed syllabus, but to me, Sika printed past questions. Look at this leadership. Money foresight. And Ghanaians are aware. So me Adjei will be on the foresight and me metna hand the federal so foresight. You don't have it. Because at the end of the day, within your 7 years, the hardship of what create Yama Ghana for me name Busiano, unprecedented. Obi, nanka ye den, say me crew msuma in crew. Ope se osi dan ya beto cement 115 Ghana cedis. Obi aden. Then minister no be di Ghana mebuna atem say it is a coconut adwini bi anim no ono na timi akogina mra hye fie se nka ono kra de mra ba se de be ya e be ma cement price aye stable na onim se economy na mu bunu na de prices ne kosoro yeti kroma ye clinker ye bi wa manufacturers no monkra dollar na nya no mo de kra obi meboa. So if you are not able to manage the cedi ne dollar na import and import no the dollar na ko import aba at the end of the day are we not the final consumers never bear the cost of it. So sit and plan well for the citizens now you krum ha no. Because mama mo na mubu no ekoyi anyo obi anebeka enkoyi ebeka. Because niema na ho ye ne ya Ghana for beka sa ban we de ye. Obi ya papa kofo be de akonwa o. Kofo bae ye hu de oye de koy. And MPP ntira na no na po boni din otwe break no lucky nko boy. MPP mu gain se mo nya ne kroma mo de champion mo hina akofo mo yi kofo firi mu amon se obia wo kroma because the mess akufo ado ne Bawumia gya ne ho no ye hwede nchirima begina so aka MPP asem. And I am telling you from here Obi President Akufo ado on the be president obe free Ghana komwa so ahwe obi ankai ne da because the boni o de di o man no e boro so ene wo ma e pre contract ho say yi. Meanwhile when you were in opposition you were campaigning of family and friends near the oh, by our so for ne webusuan phone call abem your first press conference. They were close to 60. And they will tell you mubo haba jankroma creative art board or now so. Duty free shop, ye see them na 3 no momo hu adwene de ama oba. Ye kokan ye business or competitive tendering. Look at these people. And we are in the country and yeman koyi. Mo transia mesene app na mo fe chira koto. Na no hwe funny things here happen was Senate hotels. Brian Champo and another no ba hotel business no will manage hotel and yamfa so a onu timi koto Senate Japade hotels onu de obetimi manage.
Enye Brian na ya to
ne company ne dia eno achi no onte se Ghana airport company ye say domestic ayi ni nyina boka onkoto e se na no metro e eno so ye po bi o sika onkoto. So mo de sika na mo nya wo Ghana for mo pese mo san diga mo de Ghana Japade nyina. So today these ministers in government omo cha estate developers Abansa said that prime areas, you know, most developers, a chini Adjei ni nyinafa. Into a china bi no kwotena bonten a komo e de kom ohun bi okrum ada. MPP ni na me beka so on the bedimi attempt comment from 1 to last hour no. Ono ne oblidi chen obia. and he won't sit and reason. It's about time say we leadership you say it. Some of us we say you can't. Maybe better now me MPs koko to about now men support. I condemn them. Some people called me Ekosiisen. I thought that na say masa. Adie na wo ye ne se yen nyina nsunsuanso no bebe so me I'll talk about it. I am not the type me hu no kra na me dodge. I won't do that. So honorable, the media budget review that you presented, man kokra nkeye. Because COVID levy obi entwasumu. Obi we are seeing nyina yare aba obi ampese otinidi. Just say Adjei Bawumia ne president Ekofo Addo nko awo yare ne nkai dum. Nti ka COVID de call yeso mo san kai aye den.
COVID de call.
E wo ha wo. Obi COVID de call ye mo san kai aye den kai dum. Obi
Adjei
Obi pension na HIV buy yo.
645.
Nti de AC buy ne pension. So no the HIV tax buyer. Nke say da ho. Kraman yare baba so Obi pension e buy ye de ho tax buy. Cholera, malaria. So why? A colleague who is a contractor or crab beat to me, and no chairman, ni receipt, COVID levy 1% net and Obi, and no one cover 1 million Ghana cedis. Beat me an hour. What sort of TV is this? Why?
Adjei in the attending camera.